Traveling to Hanamura.
What's going on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT, so it looks like it's time to get ready for a no-limit match to be prepared on Overwatch. So I might be able to wait around and select a hero, so I might be able to choose Willowmaker until we begin the match starts. So looks like this is gonna be takes a while until it'll be able to get ready to get started. And okay, here we go. Looks like this is definitely the only good chance to be able to play as sport. Well, maybe it might be able to get ready to choose to be ready to play as Symmetra. Well, looks like pretty good for a support hero, and now becoming a damage range hero to be able to get started to do a little bit much better strategy for it. Now let's just check on the details to see it. So looks like a proton projector that might be a good short range beam weapon that also increase the damage. And then it also fires as a single orb. Now, looks like this is going to be quite good to have all these different kinds of abilities for it. Now, it has been changed on Symmetra because it's definitely quite very used to be giving a little bit swap strategies for it. So, looks like this is going to be quite good to have the teleporter included. And also the ultimate ability is definitely changes into the proton barrier. Yeah, looks like proton barrier might be very good to get a little bit set up for it. Now, looks like I might be able to get started to place the turrets to be able in station place. Now, looks like I might be able to deploy the teleport and... I kind of think I also forgot about the teleporter. Does it might need to... Well, unless that it doesn't affect to have two teleporters at once. So, looks like we're ready to defend the ejected. Just gotta do a little bit of smart strategy for it. Unless that might be able to defend this front gate. But it also takes last for 3 turrets by a limited use. Well, since the last update for the game, because it also uses the station with 6 turrets. But then it also reduces to 3, so that will be much better for it, because that will be very much specific to be able to have on in for it. Now, looks like I might be able to do a little bit of orb reload and just gonna keep an eye out for enemy Willowmakers support. Well, I kind of think there's only 5 Willowmakers that we should probably be aware of. We should probably be cautioned because assassin range might be very exposing for it. Now, I might be able to stay put while defending this point, and looks like this guy has to give it a little bit hold down much further. Well, we also need a healer. Guess that we should probably have to do it. Okay, so looks like we're definitely gonna have to keep an eye out for it. So maybe it still got a lot better spray for it. Well, Symmetra is definitely a hero and the architecture of the Bishkar Corporation. Looks like everything will be able to be built to have its own reality. Okay, looks like there's an enemy diva inside for it. Just gonna get a little bit step back, closing in for it. Just gonna just be aware of. Oh man. Okay, looks like just finally found one Willowmaker over here. And then also passively to do a little bit of shield recharge. Okay, so let's just get the new turret to be placed and come out and... Well, hope never to learn to understand the reality for it. Welcome to Symmetra's reality, you guys. She's definitely got the smart to do a lot more architect ways for it. Building a lot of strategy defense will also keep holding up the line. And everything is quite going into prepare, and victory will be ours according to her calculations for it.
Everything by design.
Well, pretty good for giving a little defense design for it. But this is going to be a good smart way to have the sentries to be able to go in for it. Oh man, better have to get the cover, and looks like turrets are down. Looks like definitely gonna make it exposed. Okay, passive way to do a little bit of quick recharge. Oh yes, looks like Photon barrier is now ready. Oh, that was pretty epic for it. Now, commencing with the Photon barrier and larging up the force field. That will keep holding down the line for it, but it's just a force field because everything is built by a reality wall. I've never seen it before.
I am restored.
Okay, looks like the Photon barrier is now been worn off for it.
Perfect alignment.
Okay, that was a good alignment.
Well,
Okay, good thing that ally Symmetra is definitely used the Photon barrier to keep holding down, and looks like everything is going by design to make a perfect build of a strategy win. Well, that was the same victory pose for it. Now let's see who's the player of the game is. PaulTrek99 did pretty well to play as Willowmaker to do a little bit of close range. One scope kill. And here's another second scope kill. Wow, that's 2 in a row. Now, looks like this is going to be quite good to see it. Now, looks like I did good for having 6 eliminations for it, so that will be appreciation on the like. Well, looks like this is going to have to get ready for the next round, and I hope this is going to be the different map for it. Well, easily that making a 6 Symmetra for this match could be able to get a quite alignment for having a good defensive line for it. Well, originally, making multiple turrets could be quite very expandable for it. Glad you guys have already missed it since the last segment for it. Now, looks like I'll be able to wait for the next match. Just gonna have to check on the hero gallery for it. Symmetra literally bends reality by manipulating hard-like constructs. She crafts the world as she wishes to be in hopes of engineering a perfect society. Wow, very quite good to get a little bit much more chances to make a good chance of a reality for it. Now, I really guess that this is going to be quite good defenses for it. Well, probably the emotes might be good for it, and well, unfortunately still got the ribbon I just got from the summer games since last year. Well, unfortunately, that might be able to get started for it, and well, looks like the vampire skin is still half for it, and well, fortunately, the dragon was definitely seen in Junkenstein's Revenge, as the tales well. The Witch of the Winds had many powerful allies, including the Dragononic Summoner. So, looks like a lot of good skins to be able to have on it board, so it looks like a lot of good equipment to have everything it needs for it. Now, looks like I might be able to keep waiting around until making a new match for it, because we're just waiting for it.
Traveling to Horizon.
Okay, Horizon Lunar Colony. That's a good strategy to get ready to get started.
Prepare to attack.
Now, looks like we'll be able to get ready to do a little bit of one-make match for it. Now, I might be able to... Oh yes, just gave it a little bit spam to the heroes, so just got the recommend pick. Well, some other players always do that before, whenever they're playing the no limits game mode for it. Now, I might be able to choose the skin for it, so looks like I might be able to go with the Utopia skin, and let's get started.
The true enemy of humanity
Okay, so
is
let's
disorder.
gonna have to go and give a little bit better pose spray to go in for it.
After using my translocator. I'm sure you know what I mean, Tracer.
Won't be a problem if you just disappear forever.
Well, sometimes we just love to hear some interactions before the match starts. So let's just check the view on the telescope and see.
From here, it all looks to be so orderly and peaceful.
Okay, looks like I just definitely literally understand about it, and well, fortunately, just giving you a little bit of good spawning point to have a telescope included.
3, 2,
Now, looks like we're ready to go.
commence.
Now, let's get started.
Objective A.
We're taking on the attack on Objective A, and this is... Okay, literally, somehow that the particle weapon can also fire straight, but unless that could be able to be attractive when it's definitely used for a magnetizing moment. Okay, well, looks like we've been trapped, so we do not want to get caught by a sentry to be able to detect. Somehow, looks like I might be able to get... Better have to take the scenic route, so that might be better. Okay, so it looks like I might be able to take the better safe route for it. This I have to do it much quickly better to have that turret to be able to launch and use and deploy. Fly and deploy, my turret.
That's more like it.
You need some defenses to be able to provide cover.
Be right back.
Okay. Fly, my turrets. You need a lot. Oh! It'll take more than that for it. Just get punched by a Doomfist.
Aligning defense system.
Okay, so that was pretty cool to select the turret stationary place for it. It's possible to be able to make a perfect aim that might be giving a good calculation range for it. Now, good thing I might be able to grab that health pack to get a little bit restored. Well, possibly that this will be able to regain some shields. That will be giving them much more support. Ah, gotcha.
You were not meant for witness.
Nothing to be able to respect the reality of her life.
Sniper!
Uh-oh. Well, it's definitely easier to depend to give it a little bit much better to find some cover for it.
Online. I have opened the door.
Now, unfortunately, I just really don't want two teleporters because,
Turret deployed.
well, one teleporter is definitely quite getting a little bit better stationary for it. Okay, so let's go and build a photon barrier and give it a little bit much protective. Huh, how unsightly for a brawn. Okay, looks like let's go and get placed up on the turret and then take out some more enemy heroes that we need to get a little bit extra support.
Welcome to my reality.
Thank you.
Okay, so,
60 seconds remaining.
okay, well, unfortunately, I might be able to still use on that communication skills for it during this gameplay.
Commence attack on objective B.
Okay, here we go, and let's march on Objective B. Okay, let's just bail out, and good thing healing request needed.
From light.
Okay, from light into beyond a bit effort, and oh no, 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 no! Oh! Very unsightly change for it.
Nerf this.
Triple kill.
Man, that was a triple kill epic.
Still much to be
If
done.
I had my name
Okay,
down the
still got more work to do because everything goes in by the design of its own strategy for it. Now, possibly that might be able to start placing around to set the teleporter, and okay, so let's see how it happens. Whoa! I kind of think that the teleportation system might be able to get a little bit much extra as needed. Okay, so out of juice and now it needs to be reload. Oh! Taking a sacrifice to win this match. Well, looks like that's definitely getting a little bit chance for an afterlife, and it looks like we just finally got a win.
Play of the
Okay,
game.
so looks like it's Madame Celeste. Pretty good to play as Eva, and looks like pretty OP to do a little bit of self-destruct to fail out.
Triple
Ho ho ho! Triple kill. That was so awesome. That was pretty epic for this player. Now that's a like on number 2 for it, and then this will be reached on to epic. Just give a little bit much support to Madame Stilette. Okay, so looks like just gonna have to do one more game and then that will be it for now. So looks like almost gonna reach up to level 10 to be able to be besieged in for it. Well, kind of think the gold medal on elimination is quite very good to get a little bit rise up to get a little bit much better. Now, just bring out one map and this will be ready.
Traveling to
Okay, so looks like we're ready to defend and this is gonna be quite very good. Now, looks like I might be able to keep choosing her and this will be
Humanity is disorder.
able to have a lot of good strategy for it. Now, looks like it's just gonna wait until the other 2 opponents will be able to join in and looks like let's get started. Okay,
Select your hero.
got everything to be set to be able to use Willowmaker and looks like Buttercup is now ready to join in to be as Symmetra and looks like Lumpy Humps is now gonna have to pick which hero is gonna be choose. Hope it's gonna be a Symmetra of 3s. We'll be able to get started for it. Kind of think that No Limits is quite very excellent for it. Now, looks like I have to wait for him until he'll be ready to choose it in for it. We're waiting on you. Alright. Looks like this is gonna be good. 3 Symmetras, 1 perfect strategy. Now, looks like this is gonna be quite good to get started in and looks like grab onto the teleporter and then let's just use the L3 for it to make it a little bit quick access way. Oh yes. Well, I kind of think it's, well, that's kind of odd for having a teleport system to be able to use. Okay, so let's just go and make it a little bit synced up linked. Don't want to miss this party started. Okay, turrets, do your best.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective
Oh man, better have to fall back before. Oh, too late. That was unsightly a failure for it. Just definitely made a 3 turret place to be able to provide a little bit chance of sacrifice.
Is an illusion.
Well, looks like illusion is definitely the darkness hour for it. Okay, looks like this will also to get a little bit better chance to get started for a defense strategy for it. Okay, defend point A and we're gonna get them up the area. Okay, let's get everything placed up for it. We need to have this point well defended for it. Now, just gonna go and have the turrets to be able to be in place. So max limit to be able to up to 3 and haha. Well, smart strategy ways to go and take a little surprising through for it. Smart kills means giving a little bit much epic kills for it. Oh my gosh, looks like a 6 tracer for it. Oh man. Kind of think that Willowmaker is very pity because there are a lot of tracers around for it. Now, looks like I might be able to stay put until... Wow, I'll bury on slightly for it. Now, looks like I might be able to fire projectile orb. Oh my gosh! Whew. Well, looks like everything is quite very good to be saving in by design in. Oh man. Oh, that was so close. Just gonna get a little bit of quick recharge until... Oh man, someone's using Junkrats and this is not good. Just only one Junkrat. Just gonna keep firing and then... Okay. Commencing Proton Barrier to be able at the ready. Okay, let's go, and this will be good. Proton Barrier can also buy some time to keep it in for it. And it also takes 5,000 damage to be able to hold down much further. Pretty good for having a good force field for it. Oh my gosh! Turrets! Guess that they're going in for having a diversion for it. Now, looks like I'll be able to put it in and, well, just giving a little bit of much better medium range to get a little bit much closer. Man, we just missed that magnet beam board. Okay, looks like we still got this a chance to win. We're defending this point. Okay, so looks like we're at the spray this for the name of Bishkar. Okay, reality failure is now placed. That'll keep holding down much further by seconds and... Oh, no! Defend the point, turrets. Do as she please. Haha, well, looks like that was quite good. Taking a good smart strategy means that Symmetra is on a high row. Well, looks like this is going to be quite good to have the ultimate ability to charge up for it. Oh man, turret has been taken down. Okay, we're almost there. Looks like overtime begins. Okay, let's get the turret to be placed up here and... Oh! Okay, looks like Lumpy Humps did pretty well for it. Alright, looks like we did it. That was a pretty good symmetric win. Well, looks like this is going to be quite good to see the play of the game, and looks like families is everybody is the play of the game. Wow, looks like pretty good to play as Junkrat for it, mate. Oh man, just took me down by a concussion mine for it. And looks like taken down by a sentry turret for it. Now, that was a good 13 elimination on ejected kills for it. So, looks like that was a pretty good GG match for today, everybody. Looks like that's quite very appreciated for it. Now, looks like almost there to reach up to level 10. So, looks like that might be very close for it. But very good for having 3 gold medals for doing a great well done for it. Now, looks like I'll be able to get ready to wrap this up for it. So, looks like No Limits match is definitely going on in today. So it'll change its daily by tomorrow, so it'll be much different for it. By playing Symmetra in No Limits, that could be quite giving a good perfect strategy to build more turrets to be able to defend the point. That will be able to get a one think of the smart strategy brain that we always have to be the brains, and the attackers always do the bronze for it. But brain versus bronze always getting a little bit much tougher to get to see who is the best strategy for every game match for it. So we'll make sure that everybody always wins for it. Well folks, glad that you really enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. And before at the end of this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. And also the links on the description below if you want to see more. I'll see you guys next time to continuing on Overwatch, and I'll see you guys later. Hyperion-Blue-GT signing off.